Welcome, boys and girls, to episode 3 of my taking Oldham to the Premier League. Now, apologies for taking a while to get this one up, but I had a bit of technical issues with the original episode 3, so I had to continue on with this episode, which would have been my fourth, but things just messed up and I played 5 games and lost the file, so I needed to start a whole new file. So the first 5 games of episode 3 will be here. I think we played Peterborough, Tranmere, Chesterfield, Coventry, and Scunthorpe, and we didn't really go too well. Our form came to an end. Our 8-game win streak came to an end with a loss to Tranmere in the Johnson's Paint Trophy and Chesterfield a 2-0 loss in the league. But hopefully we can bounce back from a poor streak in this episode. Fingers crossed. Going to go through about 10 games in this, and that'll take us right through to just before January. So see if we can import some players and potentially get rid of some deadwood that we don't use at the moment. So from here on in, we'll just go through to, we've got the cup round draw now, so we'll just move on to that. Okay, now I just quickly went through the cup draw, drawing them one by one, hoping that my Oldham boys would come through sometime soon. But at the moment, we're just taking our sweet ass time to come out, so we'll just wait until we're drawn. Hopefully we'll get someone of a lower league so we can play some of the young guns against them and see how they go. So, come on. No, still not out. Hopefully we can come out soon. No, still not out. Stevenage, Dover, Wimbledon, Oldham, there we go. Against Barnet. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we'll move on to our first game against Bristol City, and we'll see how we go from here. There was a bit of a mix-up at the beginning. I had too many loan players in there, so I had to make a few changes to the team. Brought Danny Phillips-Kirk in. Interesting fact, I've played with Danny Phillips-Kirk back in my local football days, and he was a great player then as well. So, big up to Danny if he ever watches. Alright. Moving into the first game, changed it to the little circle 2D boys because the feedback I got with the FIFA looking game just didn't look right, so changed it to the little 2D dots. But we go 1-0 up against Bristol City. Bristol City are one of the strongest sides in the league, so it's nice to go 1-0 up against them. But they're on the attack, just playing it around the edge of the area, toying with me. Oh, well, that's a pain. Good hit from outside the box, but followed up by one of their guys that are quickest to the ball. Here comes a cross. Well headed out, well defended. He's got it on the right hand side. He's going to whip it in, and it's going to be a goal for Bristol City. That's 2-1. Not very good defending at all by the boys at the back. Oh no, here we go. Come on, net it, go on, Wilkinson. He's not going to miss that from there. He's been on fire recently. Not a bad signing actually. I didn't really play much at the start, but he's done well for himself. But finished up 2-2, 3 shots and 3 on target for us, which is absolutely shocking. But you know what? I'll take a draw off 3 shots compared to their 17, to be honest with you. So it's not a bad result in the end, and we stay up in 4th. Okay, Walsall. Now, I'm not 100% on how Walsall finished this year in real life, but I guess we'll see how they go now. Had to make a change because Ella Colby got injured, so we'll bring in Joey Mills at left back, and that'll be the only change that we make. So moving into the game, Phillips-Kirk on the ball, plays out wide to Wood Mills. Just get it in, son. Whip it in. That's it. Wilkinson. Bang. Not a bad finish at all. That's 2-2 for Wilkinson in this episode. Get in, son. Phil's Cook again on the ball. Into Pereira. Jacob Mellis. Slips Connor Brown in. Whip it in, son. Wilkinson again. Oh, another goal. He's on fire. 3 goals, 2 games. I think we'll keep playing him, to be honest with you. Watch his fitness a little bit because he might fatigue if we keep playing him, but we'll keep him in the team for now. And that's shocking defending, to be honest with you. Late conceding. Don't need to concede in the 87th minute. It's just poor defending, lack of concentration. We just want to hit this now. Whip it in. Put it in. Oh, that's it, full time. Not a bad result in the end. 2-1 to Oldham, sorry. 14 shots, 7 on target, and dominated possession as well. Overall, we move up to 2nd, which is good, so hopefully we can keep it going. Move on to, same game, Barnet, 2-1. Oh, no, that was the cup game. That's right, I'm just getting absolutely confused. So yeah, we got knocked out of the cup by Barnet, played a few youngsters, and they just didn't do the job, so we're out of that cup as well. So all the cups I think we're out of now. It's nice to see Connor Wilkinson getting the team of the week after he's bagged 3 goals in 2 games. But we'll move on to our next game, which I think it was Stevenage. Do a little bit of team talk, get them all psyched before the game, and hopefully they all react well. All but George Colby, which is interesting, but oh well, he'll be alright. Hopefully we can get a goal or 2 from him. We finished 0-0 against Crawley, which was a pretty bad result, but I didn't want to put any highlights in because there was nothing to show, which moves us on to Sheffield United game, away to Sheffield United. Whips it in. Oh, you got to do better than that, boys. That's an own goal as well. Here we go. Push up, push up. Defending too deep, I think. Can't let them do that. Oh, that's poor defending. Again, very poor defending. I think that's something we're going to have to work on in the next few games, to be honest with you. 2-0 loss. Pretty close on possession and shots, to be honest with you, but it's just not good enough at the end of the day. That moves us down to 5th, which is shocking. It's not a team we should be losing against. Here we go. Now this is a game that definitely we want to win against Rochdale. Local derby. Rochdale's about 5 miles away from Oldham, so let's see if we can get a good result against them. And we go 1-0 up pretty early on. Punching, gives the ball away cheaply on the halfway line. Vicente. He's going to whip it in. You've got to get this out, boys. Good defending. Oh, I've lost it again. And that's a good finish by the looks of things. Jamie Allen never heard of the bloke, but it's a decent finish. Alright, long ball. Back to Henderson. That's a great touch inside. We're just not getting close enough to him. Again, very poor defending. We'll have to recruit a few defenders, I think, in the transfer window, to be honest with you. And they got a penalty as well, which is another piece of poor defending from us. But the keeper's done well. Jamie Keane's saved a lot of penalties for us this year. And he almost gets that. Close, but no cigar, as they say. It's 4-1. It's ridiculous. That's an embarrassing result for the Oldham boys. Hopefully we move on to the next game and get some points on the board. This has been a terrible episode for us altogether. Move on to Yeovil Town. Alright, so we're on the attack. Pereira, play out wide to Ella Colby. Whips it in. Wilkinson, no. Jacob Mellis hits it. Oh, what a hit, son. What an absolute crack of a goal. Now, he's not been a big starter for us, Jacob Mellis, but seems to do alright last few games, so I kept him in the team. There you go, Yeovil on the attack, whipping it in. We've got to follow our men, boys. Sloppy defending once again. It's not good enough. Not good enough at all. Oh my days, what is that? Played it straight to him. Jake Keane had no chance. He's absolutely got stitched up there by Wilson. And Colby. Punching. Wilkinson. Oh, that's it. Maybe we can get back into the game. Maybe we can come away with some points here, boys. That would be very nice. Yeah, long throw into the box. Just keep pressuring him. That's a great finish from a tight angle, but still, no defenders tracking, and that gives Yeovil the 3-2 lead. There we go, Jonathan Fort. Mellis. Not bad. 2 goals for us today, Jacob Mellis. He's doing well. Let's keep him in the team. There we go. This is shocking defending. Straight through the middle. Keeper makes a great save. And then the follow-up is just put into the open net. Jake King can only do so much for his boys. This defending is just too sloppy. 19 shots to 15. We had plenty of shots, but we just can't finish. I think overall we just need probably a bit of a rest. It's just getting terrible. Just got to get through this episode and move on to the next one as quickly as possible. I think we'll have to put this episode behind us. It's going terribly. Not even a win now would turn things around, I don't think. And MK Dons have just gone and scored. Put themselves 1-0 up. It's just getting worse and worse, to be honest with you. I haven't changed anything. I've changed a couple of players, but no formation, no real tactics have been changed compared to the first few games that we played. But we ended up losing 2-0 to MK Dons, who are actually a very good team. They're up there at the top. They're in some good form. So, not really we could do too much there. And then we go up against Crew, who are sitting in 22nd. So you'd think, all right, we can get some points from this, hopefully. After four losses in a row and no winning 6 games, we'll get off to a decent start. James Wilson gets on the end of a flick on at the front post, and that puts us 1-0 up in his 2nd goal of the year. Then we get another cross in. Jonathan Fort played it back out wide, surely. That's it. Pereira in. Wilkinson. Finish. What a goal. He scored 11 goals this year. So, someone we want to keep. So we finished with 2-0 win against Crew. Deserved. Less possession but more shots. And it's about time we got some points on the board in this episode. Barnsley. Interesting. They're another up and down team, to be honest with you. But we'll see how we go. Great corner. And then it just falls out to the centre back. And I don't know how he's put that away. But he's just hit that on a half volley or something. I don't know. But he just belted it past Jake Keane. I just think it's too much space in midfield. Leroy Lita goes round him like he's not even there. And then he gets played through. It's a good finish, but it's just sloppy defending all over again. And we finish with a 2-0 loss, which is pretty embarrassing, to be honest with you. More shots, more possession, and we just can't put them away. Too many yellow cards, I think, as well. But that'll essentially wrap up this episode. It's been very, very tough for us. As you can see, we kicked off things with Bristol City, where we got a 2-2 draw. Got a nice 3 points against Walsall, which is very good for us. Barnet, that's where we played a few youngsters, and we couldn't really get anything out of that. Crawley was 0-0. Sheffield United lost 2-0. Rochdale 4-1. Yeovil 4-3. MK Dons 2-0. All losses. Crew, we got a 2-0 win. And the last game, we got a smacking as well. But as we stand 9th in the league, 23 games gone, moving ever so close into the January transfer window, and hopefully we can pick up a couple of players that can make a little bit of a difference. and hopefully we can make some money and see if we can buy a couple of players as well. But other than that, thanks for your time, guys. You enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.